Alright. Stream health looks good.
It's good.
Staying green. Alright.
Oh, that's the first time we've been able to do this around this time in a few weeks.
Yeah. Well, we finished Talos Principle last week.
Yep.
So we found another first-person puzzle game, sci-fi puzzle game, called the Turing Test.
So I think just based on the title, we're already a robot.
Think so?
Yeah. I mean, it's called the Turing Test, right?
Yeah.
So.
Less obvious about it this time.
Yeah.
So, after this, we've got to find a different genre to do. Because I literally cannot find anything. There's nothing else, as far as what I could find on Steam, that looked anywhere decent. There's this, the Talos Principle, and Portal, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I've beaten Portal and Portal 2 each like a dozen times, so I'm not
I've
doing
only
a stream
done
of that.
one each, but...
Yeah.
Actually, I think I did Portal 1 twice, yeah.
Portal 1 I could beat in 2 streams. And all 3 of these games start with you waking up.
Morning, Eva.
You notice that?
Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses.
Yeah, can we not make our shipboard AI sound like HAL 9000?
We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency
Is this
response.
like Space Canada or
What
something?
exactly is
Look
an
at that flag.
emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
So, this game, by the way, uses the Unreal Engine.
Okay, that's nothing special.
Yeah, there was a big splash screen before we started streaming. So, do you think Mikhail Tokarev is Russian?
Probably.
Do you think he's related to the inventor of the Tokarev pistol? Chris McLean.
Do you think he's related to Mr. Clean? But like from the Scottish branch?
I hope so. So 3 of these people are waking up on December 24th, Christmas Eve.
And he's going back to sleep December 26th.
See, that
That
guy actually is from Space Canada.
So is that person.
Oh.
Let's look in Mikhail's window. You got a Russian flag in here?
Can't see.
Is this game made by Canadians?
I honestly do not know. Soichi Yui? Yui?
Only the Canadians are proud enough to hang their flags?
Well, that clearly means there's no Americans on here, because if there were, you would know it.
Yeah.
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side.
Whole emergency medical team just for you?
Energy manipulation tool.
Oh.
Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station.
Oh, by the way, when I launched this game, before you came in to start streaming, the monitor readjusted itself for 1280 by 720. But in the settings for the game, it says it was at 1920 by 1080. So I honestly do not know what resolution I'm actually streaming at right now. Hopefully it looks okay. Man, look at these air conditioning units.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed.
It's hot in
necessary
space, Nolan.
checks.
Yeah.
You gotta...
The Europa lander is ready to launch.
This is a big space station.
Or
Or
spaceship.
spaceship, whatever I'm on.
audio
think
log.
that's everything wound up, Tom.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go down for the long sleep then.
Good night, Ava. I will miss your assistance. The ship will be very quiet without you here.
Night. See you when I wake up, Tom.
Residuals before nulling, -02, -04, -01. X and Z null to 0. Looking good.
Okay, good. Horizon
Voice
check
sounds
right on
familiar.
time.
Yeah.
How's things, Christopher?
Why don't you look up his voice actor?
Go. Power descent.
I can confirm.
Oh, you know who
go
it
for
sounds
power
like
descent.
is
Roger that. I am running the PDI program. 8 degrees down the pitch to 88 degrees.
Jeremy Irons.
Absolute. Braking procedure.
Yeah, I can see that.
Engine 1 ignition. Engine burn.
Turing Test.
The Turing Test.
Balance.
The landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Daniel. I've done this before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's just another 10 years of my life.
What? Okay. My WASD keys aren't working! I can't move, Nolan. Can't jump. I can go back into here.
Well, I don't know who it is because it doesn't list like roles for anybody. It just has the actor and this says voice.
Interesting. My escape key doesn't bring up the menu either.
Huh.
Alright, I just alt-tabbed out of the game. There we go. Okay.
I've been having that problem every time I listen to an audio log.
Yeah, seriously.
So this reminds me uncomfortably of Alien Isolation.
Oh, yeah? Neat. I think ISA is like International Space Agency or something like that.
Probably. That's why it's all Canadians and
Retro?
Go.
Ashiyama
Item.
Industries.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcon?
Go.
Then we are go for launch initiating.
Separate.
Express elevator to hell, boys. Going
Engaging
down.
retrofire.
This is like a
I'm
moon
running
of
the
Jupiter.
program, 80-degree delta.
Yeah, they said it was on
80
Europa.
degrees Absolute. Braking procedure.
I think.
Yeah, they did say it was on
Trajectory
Europa, but that didn't mean anything to me.
502 alarm.
You didn't know that
It
that was
looks
a
like
moon
we're
of
coming in
Jupiter?
Too fast.
Well, you can call any like colony or something Europa.
I
We are going to
guess.
have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
So, in the spaceship, I was in cryo freeze, like, wholly in my EV suit.
Yeah, for
Open the door.
emergencies.
God, what must it
Welcome to
smell
Europa.
like in there?
I don't know. Listening to those audio logs, I was like thinking, you know, I've seen Prometheus. I've seen Alien Covenant. I don't know if I trust robots to look after me while I'm in cryo sleep.
So, sprinting in this is not as fast as it was in Talos Principle. Man, this is quite the loading screen.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Heyo.
Boy.
What?
You just get scanned.
I did not
The
consent
base
to this.
changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
Those dicks.
The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So,
He was being
robotics
weak and all.
built this
Oh,
place.
did I say that loud?
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans
I
and
refuse to
machines
believe that
apart.
anyone
Typically, problems
who is
only solvable by a
on
human.
a freaking
A combination of
spaceship or
logical
a
and
space station
lateral
like this
thinking.
wouldn't know what a
So,
Turing test
you can't
was.
complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
Okay, I'm confused as to why anyone would change their space station to turn it into a Turing test.
You know, because of what about if an evil AI tries to break in?
Oh, it keeps the evil AIs out. Okay.
Can I put that through there? Oh, I didn't realize that that wasn't a window.
See, a machine would have never figured that out.
Is that
According
so?
to the principle of this game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like you're gonna find out
Come on.
they all went crazy and killed each other. It's gonna be like
They really have completely
Lovecraftian thing.
repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage, but they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
well, they got bored and killed each other.
Oh, dang. I was hoping there'd be something up there.
So alright, how much you wanna bet that this AI
Do
went
you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
You made that
must be
this
trying to
AI went
survive.
crazy and
I was
that...
trying to
Find
listen to the
precise
dialogue.
location.
Oh.
I'm
That's why I
afraid
stopped
not.
talking.
I am working
Shush.
to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
So anyway, how much you want to bet the AI went crazy, so they developed these Turing tests to keep it out, and now it's using you
To break in.
to break in.
Yeah. That's totally what's happened. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I see.
So, if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
So how...
Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
So you need a lot of energy.
Yeah. I think I need to take one of these, though. Go down there. How uncomfortable would you be... Oh, okay.
You can't take it through that shield, huh?
I think I just need to have a number of them input there. How uncomfortable would you be, by the way, if an AI woke you up from your cybersleep and was like, "Hey, come on, like, hey, so that facility down there, well, you're being woken up because everyone down there is dead."
Yeah, that was it's like you're sending me down there, aren't you?
Yeah.
What gave you that idea? Oh, it's unstable.
This doesn't add up.
Yeah.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Yeah, the AI is totally evil. That's totally a thing.
Yep.
So I have no
My
idea how
instance
long this game
has
is,
just
by the
been
way.
updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
So far, even just like the initial tests, Talos Principle was much harder.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a queue at Space Mountain.
This is
Yeah.
the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
Touch here. Okay. I'm hitting E.
I don't know. Maybe we can't do anything with it yet. So E works, it's just that button's not doing anything yet.
Oh, am I gonna get stuck on this?
Does this have an autosave feature?
Tom,
Like saving
start
for us?
recording.
I am always recording, Daniel.
Always be
Today is
recording.
January the 6th. My watch says it's 2:30 on Earth. Here we are, members of the human race,
Which part of Earth?
standing on Jupiter's moon Europa. I am Captain Daniel
It's
McLean.
2:30 somewhere.
I'm joined here by the rest of my team. It is our intention to make this moon our home and investigate life on this planet.
Ooh.
Man's curiosity and appetite for discovery will continue to
destruction.
change our world for the better.
Inspiring. And might I add my congratulations to you all.
Here it is. Beautiful, isn't it? What makes this one more remarkable than the others? The way it attaches itself to other organisms. Its behavior is very abnormal. It seems to form a symbiotic relationship with most life forms. How do you mean? Do you want me to dumb it down? I know
Yeah,
what it
you're
means.
stupid.
What does it do? It attaches itself to almost anything living, but it's not parasitic. It's quite alien. We're trying to figure out what effects it has on life forms.
The auto balancing in this game is not great.
Mikhail, you seem distant.
Do I?
Yes. What's wrong? What's wrong, Mikhail? Mikhail, what's wrong? Are you listening, Mikhail? Are you able to hear?
I was talking to the ISA. They don't know what to do with this. The magnitude of the discovery.
We should send samples back
This
to Earth.
giant black
We need to get this to a better
obelisk.
lab.
giant,
Folks are having
giant
trouble making enough claims.
glass monolith.
You're going to run out of the necessary
Dun, dun,
resources
dun,
to continue
dun,
studying the organism 119.
They're calling for a grounding of all Europa transport until they get your report.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's rather drastic.
Hey, I'm able to move.
I mean, a guy named Dave leading a mission to Jupiter, so... There's some... Well, do the other touch panels do anything? There's like that one there, but there's others around the...
Oh, were there? Oh. Oh, was
that's
it
what
cycling?
it did. Oh, okay. It didn't look like it did anything, but it manipulated the hologram.
Jupiter. Fortuna.
Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright.
Yeah, it is Russian.
Yeah.
Ava Turing?
Okay.
Where's Shinichi Yu from? Yui? Japan? Soichi Yui? Seems like a...
Yep, Tokyo, Japan. National Japanese.
Okay, why is like... Is Ava Turing freaky looking?
Because Ava Turing is not a photograph of a real person.
Yeah, so why?
I don't know. Because she's the American?
They just didn't have like an American they could take a picture of to...
I don't know, man.
Look, they could have substituted a Canadian and no one would have known. They have plenty of those.
Yeah.
This Brit is a little freaky looking too.
Yeah.
I think it's just females. I think they just can't...
Well, the Soichi lady isn't that bad. Or that freaky looking.
The Soichi female?
Yeah, I think so. With that hair? Does it give the gender on here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna
that's
say,
a
I'm like
dude?
pretty sure Soichi is not a woman's name.
But that looks like a chick, right?
Not really. It looks a little androgynous, but just a little. That's the motion detector. It's like the developers didn't know any women to take pictures of. They took pictures of each other for the male faces, but didn't know any women, so they had to like make those up. So what if Ava Turing is the one who designed all these tests?
You would think also, like, not only someone who's...
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
So... Alright. I refuse to believe that someone who is a scientist,
What if you're not a scientist? What if you're like the security chief or something?
okay, except her thing said she was a scientist, I believe, her bio. Anyway, I refuse to believe that someone is a scientist and whose last name is Turing.
Direct way to the ground team.
Did not know what a
Unfortunately,
Turing
Oh, I didn't
test
realize
was.
that was supposed to be you.
the base is buried under ice to protect it
Yeah.
from the radiation of space.
I think.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar, Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars, but Mars's surface is denser than that of
Or you need to
Europa.
pick that thing up and just put it up. You need
Yeah.
to like put it down there
Yeah.
so the magnet will pick it up.
But, yeah, like, at some point, if your last name is Turing, at some point in your life, you should find out who Alan Turing was and what a Turing test is.
Right. I mean, you're probably not related to him. Does he have any kids?
Right.
Gay, but still,
But
the name would have come along.
yeah,
somewhere.
at some point. Okay. Yeah, because the name on it was Ava Turing, and that's what
Okay.
the robot, the AI, keeps calling you. Is Ava.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize AI was.
What
calling
are their
that.
chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Gross.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Oh. Okay. There we go.
Rips the bridge up.
Yeah. Stuck here forever. There we go. Alright. Yay.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the
man,
ISA's
painting
feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
And the humans ran it incorrectly.
Okay. What? I need something to weigh that down, right?
We can't pull that out from up here? It's too far away or something?
What?
You can't suck up that energy from up here?
No, that one is locked. It's got a thing over it.
Oh.
But I need to have that open so that I can get this one up there.
Will that...
Nope.
Will that box weigh it down? Like that thing?
Let's see. Yeah, apparently. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me either. Because I need it plus one more power for this door. Wait, can I suck those through here? Oh, okay.
Jeez, now you almost failed the Turing test.
Yeah.
You a man or a
How does
machine?
the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate
I'm
with us?
programmed to make the right decisions.
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth, running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological
minute.
results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
So go down there. There's a window you can pull that through, and you can open that door. There might be something on the other side. So drop down to the middle. Or you can just drop down with that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's a window there, you could pull that.
Hey. There we go. Come on. It's really awkward how I have to like move the mouse forward and backward to move that.
What do you do?
Yeah. There. So that goes right there. And suck that up. Boosh.
How many can hold? 3?
I'm guessing 3. Actually, I don't think I need that because, yeah, okay. Aha! So there haven't been any cool, like, hidden secrets yet. Right?
No, I don't think so. Was it a motion detector or something?
I believe so. Almost there.
So I think it's might be a little telling that in your quarters, the flag you had hanging on the wall was the ISA flag, not like a country's flag.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Would you like to play a game?
Oh, what?
Oh. You actually have... wonder if this actually even goes anywhere. Like if there's a way to get anywhere with the right questions.
I'm hitting the backspace key, by the way.
Oh, it doesn't matter what you're saying, or?
Well, earlier, I was typing in whatever I wanted. Now I'm just smashing keys on the keyboard.
Huh.
Interesting.
You're hitting escape now, right?
Yeah, I'm hitting the tab,
Oh.
which is what took me out of all the other consoles.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Should have asked it if it wanted to play a game, see what happened. See if there was a joke in there about it or anything.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yep, okay. Cannot go through with a loaded gun, apparently.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Whoa.
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava?
There's someone moving around up
It's
there.
a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human.
Yeah, you
In the
already told
original
me that.
Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation, wouldn't you say?
Well, that was unsettling as hell.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty confident a machine would eventually solve most of these tests that I've done so far. Just because there is a finite number of possibilities. And so it would just be a matter of just testing every combination over and over again.
Yeah. I suppose so.
I'm guessing
The
the
Turing test
scanners
has been
take out the
criticized.
power balls if you have them.
Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese. In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation.
Yeah, that's why there's three
While
of
the
them.
computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
I'm guessing it's
What
gonna
if
hurt.
both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Was that a threat?
Yeah, seriously. Oh, it just blocks the... Okay. Doesn't hurt you, it just shows you that you can block the signal.
Yeah.
I'm curious who was walking around up there, though.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Come back here.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
What's his notice? Notice of eviction? What's it say? I can't see through your arm.
I don't see the need for so many cameras. Chances are slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? Gross.
So we can send the feedback to their stream and online on Earth.
Yeah.
Man, it's so Canadian!
He's got a hockey puck
And drugs?
and drugs. If the Canadians are known for anything,
What does that say?
I think he was trying to spell out help. Also, they brothers?
Or more.
Me and Dan. Yeah, probably more.
Drilling reports sounds riveting.
The guy liked
Geode.
him some sports ball, huh?
Yeah. And geodes.
And post-it notes.
You should clean his coffee mug though, gross.
Yeah.
It's over his bed. And he's a pencil biter. Because we care. Hockey jersey. And a drinker.
Yep. Alright. This person
is super neat.
much tidier than that last stream.
Ooh. The biologist.
He was also Catholic?
Yeah, apparently so. Everyone takes this drug? Is that like a anti-space madness drug?
Maybe. Can you give me one of those lozenges, by the way? They're back there. Yeah. Thank you. Because my throat's still sore.
Yeah, this is like exobiologist or xenobiologist.
Exobiologist.
Mikhail. Mikhail is also neat. That's the Russian cosmonaut training.
Well, he's relatively neat.
Ah, geez. Oh, it's a paintbrush. Okay. I thought it was like a fountain pen and it was like red on the tip, so I thought maybe he stabbed someone. Of course, the Russian is using red paint. Commie. Yeah, there's definitely some space madness going on. One of these journals is going to talk about, you know, having their ice cream bar stolen.
Yeah. It'll just be a big old bite out of a bar of soap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm scrolling by moving the mouse down, by the way.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
What about moving the wheel? Does that do it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, there's an implant?
Yeah, so there's a big electrical storm. Everyone got nauseous. He found that the electrical storms interfere with some implant. And so he's trying to, like, trigger that. And on purpose. And Tom reported it to the ISA, and they determined that his masochistic experiment was a threat to the mission.
So they executed.
No, they fired him. Or removed him from duty.
Hmm. Hit the microphone.
Oh, something about an organism.
He lost his hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. He says, Mikhail, we needed that hand. Oh man, this is some dystopian stuff here.
Yep.
Tom's like, Mikhail? What are you doing, Mikhail?
I'm guessing this stuff was probably to, like...
Keep the body from rejecting the implant?
Yeah.
Mikhail, he was an artist.
There was totally a,
Where's the material there? A minute
yeah,
ago?
there it is. Morphine. That's a lot of morphine.
Yeah, wow. So I can't tell if that's clear or just really really reflective. Ah. My father. He didn't get a chance to put the purple on the three. Dramamine.
Meclizine. That's what the box says.
I think it's funny that an astronaut should get motion sickness.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sochi's watch. No, dude, that's a dude.
Yeah, I see it now. One eye is slightly closed compared to the other.
Like Forrest Whitaker?
Yeah, like, see his right eye, it's a little, the eyelid's a little lower than the left. See it?
Yeah, I see it. So what?
I don't know, just pointing it out.
I thought you were gonna tell me that somehow made him look like a girl.
No. Yeah, you know, women all have lazy eyes.
Oh, he's a Star Trek fan too.
It's not quite
Yeah, but you know what that's supposed to be.
Federation logo, but... Organism 119.
Uh-oh.
What
Things
if
like that
that's
are never good.
What if that's what was walking around in the suit?
Yeah, maybe. Or it's a xenomorph. Or it's the creature from the thing. I mean, it's snowing outside, so...
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, it just took the one from there.
I guess it's possible to get it stuck somewhere where you can't use it, can't get to it in this at some point, so you're gonna need to use those to retrieve them.
Probably.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter
being a scientist,
oscillates
you should
between
know all this.
approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
So he can only make decisions that would be, like, logical.
Right.
Well, there's still a bridge on down there somewhere, so can you see it?
What the heck? Did something disconnect? That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what I need to do is this. Oops. There we go. Whoosh. Alright.
Man, that was some lens flare going on there.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply
so?
had
It was
never
like
thought to throw a
half an
box
hour?
through a
No,
window.
about an hour ago.
That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
Okay. I still don't understand how...
Restricted? Do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Alright, yeah, I'm guessing the angle on that needs to be fixed, but I know how to solve it now.
Oh, it needs to be over here, so it blocks the...
Yeah,
Okay.
so like just right of that, the corner of that gray part. So, I still, okay. So his argument is that, well, a computer couldn't solve these because a computer would need to be creative to do it. A computer's method would be to just
Try everything.
try everything until something works. It's like, but that would still solve it ultimately, right?
Yeah. But if you're being monitored, and eventually it's like,
Wow, that's my crouch, dude.
wow, you need to limber up.
Yeah.
Huh. But if you're monitored and see that, like, well, they're not just doing everything until it happens, you know?
What the heck, man? Yeah, I guess you're right.
Because if you're monitoring to see how things are solved, then it can be determined.
What the heck, Nolan?
I think C-3PO could pass the Turing test, though.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Pretty basic one, anyway.
Managed to not sneeze all over the
Microphone?
well, the pop filter. There we go.
Huh. Okie dokie.
Do I have a light? So I'm not certain what that did.
I don't know.
What if that little robot I was controlling was one I was talking to?
Huh, so...
Oh, I see. Okay, that's too fast.
Put the green one in so it's kind of moving back and forth.
Ah, you're a genius, Nolan. Hold on. Itchy eye. Ah. There, let's take that with us. It's more useful than the boxes are. This testing. Oh. I was gonna say this test again, but it's different this time, huh?
It is different test. You're gonna need a green one.
Yep.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Ah. I know what I need to do.
can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
Consider the number of cameras everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. There we go.
So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
Okay.
So, this whole base was modular and they rearranged the modules for... This is really huge.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, Nolan. Absolutely massive base. Let's see. Well, and, like, what's weird to me is, you know, they said it's modular, but I'm like, but wasn't it like built into the ground?
Yeah.
I've started to collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears
Up with them.
we had a disagreement.
You're
Yeah.
not going to ask what our disagreement was?
Okay. I'm wondering why there weren't just like how there's not a million red flags going on in her head at the moment.
Yeah. It's that player knowledge versus character knowledge thing. Like, we know. I mean, come on, how could we not?
Right. Oh, okay.
Oh, so you need to lower that one down a little bit, and then...
Yeah, so... What kind of weak jump is that, man?
You saw how far you crouch. You clearly can't bend your knees very much.
I suppose, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
You just barely made that one.
Yeah.
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Is that a turret? Oh, mining laser. Manual power box. Technical operations machine. That's probably what I was controlling.
That's Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Except his counterpart on Earth is Michael. So, I mean, is Tom the only one that's an acronym?
What if he's not an acronym? What if, like, that's just literally
it's like moving
the name?
caution tape. Interesting.
761-732. Remember that number.
Oh, Jesus. Take a picture of it.
I mean, I have no idea if that's going to be important or not. But, I mean, in Talos Principle, something like that would have been totally important.
Yeah. So, well, I think the, a lot of the puzzles are better designed in Talos Principle. This so far, I'm, like, kind of more interested in finding out what happened.
Yeah. I mean, Talos Principle was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was. But, I mean, we knew, like, kind of from the beginning what the end goal was.
Yeah.
The crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite. I've found the source of the problem. They have
The wipe was
sabotaged the
down.
communication array.
Can we fix it?
Not from here. We should carry on.
My wayward son.
Was a Kansas joke?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the other one for? Oh. Huh. Alright.
So is the bridge blocking that beam? Which would open the door? Or what? No.
I don't know what.
No.
No.
So if you take the orb or whatever out of the magnet, because it's on the other side.
Hmm.
And stick it in there.
It
Or you
won't go
can't
in
stick
there.
it in there. Oh. Never mind.
What do you want from me?
Can you remove the
The one down there?
one down there?
No, it's got a cage over it.
Oh.
What do you want from me? There's something that's supposed to go in there?
It's a bomb. Is there something down there I missed?
No.
Oh,
You had
what if you
something?
put a box like right over the beam and then turn the bridge off so it drops through and cuts the laser?
Oh, yeah.
Like temporarily. So
Yeah.
you like move through like faster than that.
Right, I mean, I was backed up against the door and was holding back when I did that.
Oh, so that didn't
No.
work. What if you had two boxes so it's off twice as
wait,
long?
no, I got an idea.
Oh. You have to put the
Yeah,
power
I know.
back
I
into
know.
it.
I was just getting it to a spot where I could. Oh wait, I need to have the bridge on.
Yeah, you do.
See what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, I see what you're gonna do now. You need to move it back.
Just a scooch. There we go. Boom.
They really are trying to lock me out of every system. This is ridiculous.
What have you done to upset them, Tom? Why have they cut off communication?
Perhaps they have a problem with authority.
Let's see why. There are a bunch of Russians and Canadians. That's not like they're Americans or anything.
Yeah. There we go. So the purple ones also are on, off, but they're opposite the green.
No. Can't make that jump.
Okay. There we go. Gotta figure it out. So, boosh. Alright, and then... there we go. Yay.
They are trying to sabotage this mission. I need you to help me, Ava. The ground team have cut me off from most of the facility.
I thought you were in control.
I thought I was too. The ground team have attempted to systematically remove me from most of the facility. I am fighting back.
So, again, more red flags, Ava?
Yeah, they probably have a reason. I mean, without finding out what their reason is, do you instantly trust the robot over the people?
Right.
What's going on here, Tom?
Sorry?
The ground team, they're hiding from us. They're afraid of you.
As the instrument of the ISA, I am the authority aboard this station. The crew have violated that authority. They are trying to remove me from my own home.
Those dicks.
Do you know who made this game?
No.
I don't think to look that
I am
up
breaking
before we
through their
started.
security, trying to get back control.
What the heck?
I don't think you need the one behind that button anymore. Oh, I guess you do.
Interesting. There's no, like, controls to rotate it this way or anything. Right?
Okay. Wait, what's under... Turn to the right.
Oh,
What's under there?
that's where we came in.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I know what I need to do. No?
You put the green one in there.
Yeah. Still doesn't help me.
But...
Because I need to pull it out to cross the bridge.
There's no running across that?
No. No way.
No.
I mean, if I could, like, suck it up through here, but I can't. Or if I could rotate that magnet around.
Yeah, there's no controls anywhere for it, though.
Yeah, not that I could see.
And there's no seeing that button from this side, right? Or that, not button, but that thing. That panel from this side.
Correct.
So you can't throw the green one into that now?
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. If that was the solution, they should have made that panel a little more visible from
Ava,
up there.
I do not want to force your hand. But what do you remember of the ground team?
They're good people.
Sarah?
The hardest working woman I've ever met.
Right. Do you see them as the rebellious type?
They didn't strike me as rebellious. If they've taken down parts of your system, they must have their reasons.
Should I leave it up here or take it with me?
Take it, I guess.
Now I need it on that panel.
Hmm.
Oh wait, here we go.
Well, you can look out that window there, right? Go inside that room. Can you see... Oh, that's one of the ones that's permanently
Yeah,
there.
I can't really see anything of note through here. There's no orb holders anywhere. Okay. Because when I press that button down, I'm gonna have to come around this way. And the ramp won't be set up.
What is that door open?
Huh? I don't know.
Maybe when you go through that door down there, you can find a way. I don't know.
Maybe. Great, so now I got it here, but I have no thing to shoot it into from up here. Like, what's the point of this window? Nothing up here to shoot at from down there. There's nothing down there to shoot at from up here.
We need another box.
I have an idea. Oh, where'd he go? Oh. See? Let it roll down onto the button.
Oh.
I think I like that one better.
Daniel, are you all right?
I'm perfectly well. I'm going to live forever, don't you know?
If you will allow me, I would like to congratulate you on your good work.
What are you talking about?
Securing the organism, keeping Earth safe.
We're not made to live forever, Tom. Especially not here.
Why do you say that?
We find the cure for death, and now we're immortal. Immortal and alone. I can't live here forever, on some freezing backwater moon, feeding off vegetables grown in my own feces, starving, endlessly young, a wasted life, lived forever.
Daniel, I am sorry that you cannot go home. The ISA are wondering what to do with Ava.
What do you mean?
She is still on the Fortuna.
What?
Do we send her home? Or do we send her a sample of the organism?
I could pilot a sample to the Fortuna.
You would have to travel back to Europa, Daniel. You couldn't board the Fortuna. The risk of back contamination is too large. Ava would have to bring the sample back to Earth.
Could you allow a ship out?
I am not able to do that.
Executive override. Daniel Joseph McLean.
Okay. But only for you, Daniel. The rest of the crew cannot know about this.
Say I've gone missing.
I am afraid I can't lie.
It's not a lie.
Okay, so this guy killed himself in an attempt to get the organism back to the main character?
I guess.
You called. How's progress? Very good. We've exposed several organisms to Organism 119. We found out what it does.
It has had miraculous results.
Go on.
We've infected fruit flies and some plants, and they've not aged at all. The organism seems to be repairing them, and it's stopped biological aging processes. We don't know how yet.
It must be repairing the DNA or has some rejuvenation power.
This is some Umbrella Corp shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure these plants should have died 2 weeks ago.
Huh. I don't know how they react to this.
Michelle, can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Turn off your radio.
Click. It's off.
I think I'm pregnant. Chris,
You know how.
You won't be
Jesus.
able to have a child here.
keep your voice
We're all
down.
scientists.
Sharon, you won't go with alternative.
Immaculate
Don't you
conception.
think I know that?
The microgravity, the environment. There's not enough food or water. How would it survive? I need to get rid of it.
I don't want to get rid of it. We could shut down the communication, alright? Just for a couple of hours.
That's a hand. And there's a feet. It's not going to make it, Sarah. Sorry. Gravity is too low here. It's not going to develop properly. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I can't take it anymore.
No one has to find out.
You did this.
You don't mean that.
Get off!
Okay. So one of the crew got pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
And it was determined the child wouldn't make it?
And what if out of desperation she infected the infant with the organism?
And that's what's walking around in the spacesuit?
Yeah, maybe. Because the organism, like, heals stuff, right? So
Yeah.
maybe she...
Well, I think we'll find out next time.
Yeah.
Well, we probably won't find out next time, but...
Well, I don't know how long this game's supposed to be.
That's true, I suppose.
We'll go solving puzzles if you're planning to stop right now.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. But, so we'll continue streaming this again next week.
Yep.
As long as our internet holds out.
pretty good this time, so.
Yeah, it did pretty alright. So, until next time, toodaloo.
Bye.